Welcome. In this video I'm going to be taking a look at this Antmap portable mini projector. So this was provided to me by the distributor, but they're not compensating me for this video and they're not reviewing it before I post it. If you find this video helpful and you want to purchase one of these, I'll put a link to it in the description on Amazon, and if you use that link it helps me out a little bit and doesn't cost you anything extra. So here it says mini projector, wide compatibility, built-in speaker, 1080p supported, 100-inch screen size. This shows the different audio, photo, and video formats it supports, so it's pretty standard stuff there. And on this side we have the specs, so you can pause and read through those. Of note here is that the power input says DC 12 volt 2.5 amps or micro USB 5 volts at 2 amps. So this can be powered with USB. So let's get this open. So this is a very small projector, as you can see, compared to my hand. Pull the manual out and the accessory box. So it comes with a power adapter. Output is 12 volts at 2.5 amps. We have an HDMI cable. And this is an HDMI adapter. I'm not sure what that's for. Maybe the manual says this is recessed a little bit. So maybe that's the reason. I don't know that that's... So we'll look into that. It also comes with a remote. Remote takes AAA batteries. So I'll put some in. Let's take a quick look at the manual. So it has precautions and warnings. You want to read through those. Here's a list of features. It says max 30 watt ultra low power consumption. This talks about what's included in the package. It doesn't mention that HDMI adapter, but here's a diagram of the projector. So it has a front and rear infrared receiver. You can plug a USB drive into it. It has buttons to control it on the projector. It has a focusing lever. This goes over the remote. Pretty straightforward there. This talks about using the interface, connecting up HDMI. So you could hook a laptop, computer, gaming system into this. You could also hook something in like a Fire TV stick or a Roku. That's probably the preferred way to view movies on it. This also lists those devices, and this talks about the settings. You can connect up an Android or iOS phone to it. So I'll walk through some of that. Talks about how to hook up a MacBook and a regular PC, frequently asked questions. There we go. So let's take a closer look at this. So we have the infrared receiver there and there. We have the buttons. These are tactile buttons. We have headphone, out, USB, HDMI, DC in. And then this is the focus here. We have rubber feet on the bottom and we have a 1/4-20 tripod thread. So I'm going to get this set up, pointing it at my screen, and we'll test it out. Okay, I have the projector set up, pointed at my screen. I'll turn it on. So we have a setup. I'll go through this. I'll choose English, and now we're on the main screen. So I can move the focus up and down, like so. So I currently have this around 10 foot away, and the screen is a 100-inch screen. So let's take a look at some of the features here. First we'll try mirroring. So I'll go down to mirroring. Let's go to screen sync setting. I'll click on Wi-Fi, and I'll get Wi-Fi set up. So I'm connected to Wi-Fi now. It has system upgrade. I can click that. I'll choose over the air upgrade. So we're up to date. I'll go to more settings. So we have mirror mode is smooth, standard, quick. I'll do smooth. We have the Wi-Fi channel and the language. So I'll go back. Now I'll go to iOS screen. So I'm going to go to my iPad. I'll go to Control Center. I'll click on Screen Mirroring and I'll tap on the Project 72B1. And in a second here it should mirror my screen. Okay, so when you're mirroring the screen, not every application is going to be compatible, but YouTube should be. I'll go there. So here I have a YouTube video. I'll play that. So that was a short one. This is a longer one. So we can also do things like show presentations. So I'll hit play on the presentation. Now on the screen here, you're seeing a single slide. On my iPad, I can see this slide and the next slide. So you can have your slide notes and things on your iPad, and then when I want to go to the next slide, I'll tap on it and it will change on the screen. So you can do a number of things when you're mirroring your iPad screen to the projector. What you can't do is watch movies on Netflix, Disney Plus, and other commercial streaming services. If you want to watch those services, your best option would be to plug a Fire TV stick or similar into the projector. So I'm going to stop my slideshow. I'll go back into Control Center and I'll stop mirroring. I'll go back to the main screen now, and let's go to U-Disk. So I'll plug in a flash drive, and we have different options here. I'll choose movie. So I'll play a sample video. Good. So I fast forwarded a little bit. Okay, so the motion looks very smooth on that. I'll hit back. I'll go into picture. I'll bring up a photo here. And here we have photos. So I can go to the next one. So it does just an automatic slideshow. It looks like you can do random. So if you're having a gathering, you could throw this in a corner with a slideshow on it and make a nice background decoration with it. So you can also do music with this. I don't think I have music on here. Oh, I do have music. So we have a little music icon there. And of course we have HDMI, so you can connect up another device. So this does support running off USB power. Plugged into electricity, it's currently drawing 32 watts. Now it's going to draw way less when I hook it up with USB, but let's test it out. Okay, so it's booting up on USB, and it's quite a bit dimmer on USB, and that's expected. So it's currently drawing about 1.3 amps at 5.2 volts. So we're around 6-7 watts. So at 10 feet away on a 100-inch screen, this is very dim. You can barely see it. Now I do have some ambient light coming in, but I think this will work better with the projector closer to the screen. So I'll connect up the projector to a small battery and I'll move it closer to the screen. So here I'm around 3 foot from the screen. Let's see if I can zoom in a little bit here. The diagonal on that is around 27 inches. Let me play something here. And there we have that video. So I don't think the USB powered mode would be the best option if you're using this with a room full of people. But maybe your kid's having a sleepover. They could prop this up in their bedroom, plug a Fire TV stick on it, and watch a movie on the wall. I like that it does have both options, so you can plug it in. And you could plug this in with the 120 volt into a portable power station, and since it's only drawing 30 watts, it will run for a long time, even with a small power station. But having the USB option just gives you more choice. So that's the Antmap portable mini projector. So no one's going to build a theater room around a projector like this. That's not its intended purpose. But if you're looking for a small portable projector that you could say put in an RV, or maybe you're traveling, you're on vacation, you get into your hotel room at night, you can hook a Fire TV up to this and point it at the wall, and it could entertain the kids while you relax. So this was certainly not the brightest projector I've ever tested, but I thought it worked fairly well, especially for its size. Now, I was at 10 foot away. If you're a little bit closer, you'd have a little bit smaller screen, but a little bit more brightness. Certainly you want a dark room when you're using this, but it does have a lot of the same features as larger low-cost projectors. Now, what it doesn't have is multiple HDMI ports and things like that, but I see no need to add that into a projector like this, because you wouldn't typically be permanently installing this. Now, it does not have a leveling foot on it, but if you do need to level it, you can just throw things under it to lift it up. You could also get a little handheld tripod and put it under there, and then you could use that to adjust it. But that's a neat little unit, slick, and this is definitely one of the smallest projectors I think I've tested. So if you're looking for a very portable projector, I think this is an option you might want to look at. So that's all I'm going to cover in this video. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. If you like this video, please click like. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd appreciate if you could do that. And thanks for watching. Until next time, goodbye.